Hi guys, this is Arkelle here, and yes, I'm finally back with another video. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, sometimes I read the comments and I get comments that are like, every time you post a video I get so excited, and I'm like, are you serious? Oh my goodness, you guys are just too silly, but as always, of course, thank you guys so much. That really means a lot to me, that you guys are like anticipating videos and stuff. It's just really super sweet, so thank you so much for that. I wanted to go ahead and I actually want to ask you guys a question in this video, and I'll get to that in a second. But first and foremost, I did have a question for me actually, asking when I would be doing more Q&A for my videos. And the reason why I haven't done it recently is actually because I've been quite sick. For those of you guys, of course, who read my DeviantArt journals and whatnot, then you probably already know that. But I have been quite sick for the last few weeks, for longer than that really, but it just it's kind of escalated in the last week or so, and only recently I've been getting my voice back and stuff, so it was kind of difficult to record myself talking and stuff, especially in the last week or so. So I'm sorry for that, but there of course definitely will be more Q&A in the future, and as always, if you guys do have a question for me that you'd like me to answer in a Q&A, you can of course leave it in a comment below and I might answer it, who knows. I mean, what? But anyway, yeah, I actually wanted to go ahead and sort of ask you guys a question, and I don't know, this is something that I think about a lot, and I'm just sort of curious as to hear other people's responses to it, because I love hearing other people's point of views about certain things. It's just very interesting to me. But sometimes I get people that point out that I use in my own art, I'll use a lot of different media, or just different tools, different colors, or just different themes, or whatever the case may be, and they say that that's really cool that I kind of branch out and stuff like that. And a lot of people tell me that they actually have a lot of difficulty with that, and that they stick to one particular thing, or and it's very difficult for them to use more different colors, or to use different pens, or just different brands of things. And I hear that a lot, and it's really surprising to me because it's never anything that I really personally think about. I don't know, for me, a huge reason of why I do art is to try new things and to see in different perspectives. I always make that a very strong point whenever I talk about a reason why I draw, and about the things that I draw and the subject matters and whatever the case may be. It's that art for me is a huge learning process, and although of course I do tend to draw in anime styles and whatever, and of course there are a lot of similarities, but I do try to push myself to use different medias, and to use different liner pens like in this drawing, or to draw things of different subject matters, because for me art is just, like I said, it's sort of like a learning process, and I love seeing things in different ways and using different materials, and just seeing other people's perspectives on things and thinking about that and how different they would be from myself and from others. So I'm just basically I'm just sort of curious as to how many of you guys feel that you how do I word this properly, how many of you guys feel that you push yourselves out of your comfort zone a lot, or how many of you guys feel that you take risks in art, in your own art, or try new things, because like I said, I don't know, a lot of people tell me that they find it difficult to do something just as simple for me as using a different multiliner pen. People are like, oh, but you have to use black, and I'm like, no you don't, you can use whatever you want, you can use orange if you want, you can use purple, it doesn't matter. But that's just the way I see it. But for a lot of other people, apparently it's very difficult to adjust themselves, or to use different things, or just get out of that comfort zone, especially in art, which is so interesting to me. So I'm kind of curious if you guys would respond to that in the comment section below. If you feel that it's very difficult for you to use different mediums or to draw different things or whatever the case may be, or if you find it rather easy like me, and I love trying new things, and I love, you know, using different materials and whatever, because it's definitely an experience for me, and I really enjoy that. But I don't know, I'm really curious as to hear you guys' responses for that. I'm always very intrigued by answers. I'm intrigued by all people's answers to anything, but that in particular is very interesting to me. So if you want to go ahead and respond to that, you can post that in a comment below, or whatever. That comment thing. Is it still below? I don't know. Anyway, you guys, of course, have seen the new YouTube, right? Don't even get me started about the new YouTube. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's just say I'm not one of the biggest fans here of the new YouTube layout. I don't like it. But that's just my personal opinion. Of course, it's just a new change sort of thing, so of course I'll get used to it. But one thing in particular that I noticed is that it doesn't, at least for me anyway, it doesn't alert me of when I get comments on videos now. So I tend to just forget about comments unless I post a video, like, you know, right away, which I haven't done yet. So now I'm like, you know, after I post this, I'll be like, oh, okay, I should probably check for comments. But when it comes to other videos that I just haven't recently posted, I don't think like, oh, I should go check those videos and go see the comments. I just don't think that, and so now I'm not being notified by YouTube anymore of when I do get comments. So going and checking is just, I don't even think about it. So I'm like, oh crap, oh no. So I'm sorry ahead of time if you do happen to post a comment on one of my less recent videos and I don't see it or I don't respond to it. It's just honestly because I probably forgot to check my older videos and check for new comments, because YouTube decided that they don't want to notify me of that anymore. So I don't know what to say. But yeah. So anyway, basically that's just about it. I don't think I have too much more to say on that. I always feel like I ramble on about everything but the thing I'm drawing. So maybe someday when I do these talk things, I'll actually talk about the drawing itself. But a lot of things that I draw, I feel a bit subconsciously awkward talking about orally. So you'll have to excuse me for that. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys really enjoyed this drawing. It was definitely a lot of fun to work on, and I love the colors and stuff. And as always, of course, oh my gosh, thank you so much for all the subscribers. I've been getting quite a number of subscribers, more so than usual in the last week or so. So thank you so much for that, guys. You guys are amazing. And yeah, as always, if you have a question for me, feel free to leave it in a comment below. And you can click the little annotation there to go to my second channel if you'd like to do that as well. And I'll pretty much just be posting random nonsense there, so whatever, random other things that are not art related. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, bye. Oh my goodness. Someday I'll have a good outro. Someday.